Tonight's going to be an unpredictable night. I really is going to be, because we've got a famous guest with us tonight, the incomparable, the magnic, the wonderful. What's his name again?
Some Z guy.
Z guy. Zorro!
No. Ooh, the guy with the mask.
The guy with the mask.
No, that was my honeymoon.
That's
yeah, the Z guy. Come on.
Phantom of the Opera.
How about the famous Valley, Tommy Zito?
Famous Valley, Tommy Zito.
And happy St. Patrick's Day. I got an Irish joke.
You got an Irish? Go ahead.
Yep. 2 Irish guys walk out of a bar. All right, that's it. That's what I got. That's all.
Well, do you hear about the 2 Welsh guys that walked into a bar?
No.
They said, "Ouch."
Ooh. Okay.
Well, it was ooh first, then ouch.
Well, hello, people out there in Radio Land.
Hey, you're listening to the Tuesday night edition of Rockin' the Valley with your host, Stephen Christopher.
Yes, I'm back. Last week I felt rather drained, but it was a rough week.
Well, it was difficult with the hot. This winter season really kicked our butt.
Yes,
there was like so much snow and weather. It's like really hard to get here sometimes. Thank yous, our listeners who stuck with us and just can't fight Mother Nature sometimes, and safety's always best.
Yeah.
But we're back on track, baby. It's March. We're into it full steam. Tonight's show is going to be freaking awesome. I can hear it. This man has stories to tell.
It does. Well, let's do a quick recap of the last few weeks. 2 weeks ago, what happened? I mean, it's fabulous. The Lehigh Valley Music Awards. Yep. Tommy, you won a couple up there, didn't you?
Yeah, I was very, very fortunate. I'm always pleased just to be a part of the awards. My wife and I are also sponsors. I was very fortunate to pick up the keyboardist award. Keyboards. June Thomas won for the piano.
Right.
But keyboards now could be anything from organ to synthesizer, you know. So I won for the keyboardist, and the biggest surprise of all, male vocal.
Oh, really?
Considering that the Lehigh Valley is a melting pot of about the best singers and players. Isn't it? I'm telling you this. The players that we have in the Lehigh Valley can stand up with anybody. Los Angeles, Nashville, New York, anybody.
You got some good people here.
Oh,
very
yeah,
good people.
phenomenal.
It's a tough choice. It is.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, you were having trouble going up there for the keyboards thing. You weren't sure if you should take up your Yamaha, keyboard, or if you should take up the thing like your laptop.
Well, I never go anywhere without my organ. I want you to know that right off the bat.
That was it then.
But, they didn't want a lot of award winners to go up and make it one of these 5 and 6 hour elongated presentations. So they said the winners of the awards at the end of the night go in the back table and you'll have all your awards. You can pick them up.
Right.
Because some people, they used to come up. I want to thank my grandmother twice removed from Hungary. I don't know. But it really went smoothly. You were there, Kevin, right? And we had a ball. Chubby Checker.
Yep, how about that?
He was animated.
Yes.
He was so animated. He was teaching people how to start doing the twist, and then how they slowed it down to the monkey, the frug, the hully gully, the mashed potato, and he was good.
Yeah.
Jay Proctor received his award. For the younger generation that doesn't know of Jay Proctor, he had 2 major hits. Both I have on the old beta tapes. I have the original performances of them on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Oh my God!
Doing "Keep the Ball Rolling" and "Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie."
That's something.
Hey, let's enough for them guys. What about Tommy Zito at the LBMAs? That's what we're here to talk about.
I think I've been blessed, to be honest with you. I got my start. I was born and raised. I'm a Lehigh Valley guy, you know. I was actually born and raised Bethlehem, South Side.
Yes.
I was born on Seneca Street, believe it or not, right up from the Sands, where the Sands is.
Wow.
In fact, I still go there to, visit my money. And I just wanted to say, well, it's true. It's true. And there's this old joke that I keep telling my buddy Don Mickle. He won for woodwind and brass. Don Mickle, a sax player.
Nice.
And all I said to Don once was, Don, all you have to do when I'm on stage is to say this one word, Zulus. You know the giant African tribe, right? Zulus. And it went like this. Don, I played poker last night with an African tribe, and all he had to say was, Zulus. I said, no, I won a couple hands. That's one of the oldest joke. Well, Steve will get it in about 10 minutes. But you get it?
Oh, no.
Okay, let me spit. Okay, Kevin. Okay, Kevin will do this. All Kevin has to say is Zulus. Here we go. Hey, Kevin. Say yeah, Tommy. Yeah, Kevin. No, say yeah, Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy.
You know, I played poker last night with an African tribe at the Sands. Say Zulus.
Zulus?
No, I won a couple hands. That's the joke. And Don, it took Don
I'm
three.
still laughing at the initial. I couldn't even follow along.
It took Don 3 hours just to say that thing, and he hung me by the short hairs. It was like, here we go, Don. Oh, yeah, this is the way he talks. Yeah, Tommy. I played poker last night with an African tribe at the Sands. Oh yeah, how did it go? That's what he said. But what?
Some people,
Do I have a what?
Matter.
What's the matter?
I know. What's the matter for you?
Oh, you're not going to give me that stuff, are you? Don't give me that shtick. I got tons better. I'd fall asleep with better stuff than.
That's the best I got.
Listen, you guys already set me up. I'm already in a great mood. I'm already flying high just from you guys.
So, anyway, so we got a chance. We spent some quality time with Chubby Checker down at our step and repeat down the front.
Would you
Kevin
like to
and
hear?
I were
Would
at
you
the
like to
front
hear
gate.
it? Good. Would you like to
Yeah,
hear
we
a
got
Chubby
an
Checker
interview
story?
Yeah, we have an interview with them that if I ever get going the right direction, we're gonna get that out. I got some pictures up on our site with them.
Wow.
It was something else. I was flying high with that. Chubby Checker.
Well, how long do we have at this particular
Tonight? We
night?
have an hour tonight.
Have an hour?
Yeah.
Would you like to hear a Chubby Checker story?
Sure. We'll talk.
Okay. First of all, for those of you that are listening, and this is a very popular show, I might add, and thank you for thinking about me
No
today.
problem.
I was very lucky. I was a child singer, and although I was born in Bethlehem, my first job was Hazleton, Pennsylvania, where I was sent there by, ready? Chief Halftown and Sally Starr.
Get the heck out. She just passed away, too.
Yeah, we lost her 2 years ago at the age of 90.
Yep.
No one thought she'd make it that far. Oh, I'm glad. This is not
And I'm living
TV,
through
so nobody
cameras.
can see what I just did.
That's right.
Well,
I'm sure there's people watching somewhere.
But the thing was, we tried mines on here, too. That didn't work.
oh, mimes. Oh, okay, yeah. They cost a lot, to have them come here. Mime is money. But anyway, what we're going to do here is,
But pay.
I was lucky. Are you comfortable? We can add another phone book. Anyway, listen, I played for 14 years in my very first rock and roll band. It was called Uproar from Liberty High. Then I was lucky. I was in another band another 10 years, Magnum.
Yeah.
That was even, I'm not even sure if that was as popular as Uproar. Both bands, I was so lucky. And I want to tell you how I became the leader of Uproar. We were at a place called Bill Daniels Music Factory, which is now Perkins Pancake House on Route 222.
Oh. Okay.
And our manager, Tom McCool, said, whoever wants to be the leader of Uproar, take one step forward. Well, I was spacing out, and everybody took one step back.
Somehow I believe that.
And I looked around. All of a sudden, bingo, I'm the leader.
Okay.
After Magnum broke up, I was given a 10-year contract. Are you ready for this? From Merv Griffin
No.
to be his keyboard player and musical entertainer at Resort Casino in Atlantic City. And while I was doing that for the first 3 years of the 10 years, as I said to Kevin, I was in a band from Trenton, New Jersey called Aviator. Kevin's got the CD, which had Ernie White on guitar and Louis Franco as second guitar.
Really?
And Louis won the Guitarist Award at the Lehigh Valley
Louis
Music.
was it? How long ago was Louis on with us?
Yeah, about a month.
Yeah. Okay.
Louis was
Believe
in about a
that?
month back. He was a fabulous guest as well. He's a great guy.
Those are the class of musicians that I've been lucky to be a part of.
Absolutely. We've been lucky to have him here. I mean, it's been great.
Well, it shows you're not a spring chicken
Nope.
like some of the stuff that's going around, and you made your mark, and you're still here in the valley, and people are still coming to watch you perform.
Still rocking
so,
and rolling, and
yes,
that's
indeed, that's just a lot. That
oh,
says a lot.
Slightly plucked, perhaps, but
when I die, as Groucho Marx said, they're going to have to rip my organ from me. I can tell you that right now, because I will go out on stage. I'm not one of these people that's just going to lay back and take it.
No.
I love music. It's always been my life.
That's important. I was telling your wife before you came in. When I was a youngster, I sat in the room taking a test, an entrance exam for college, and decide whether I was going to go into radio or what I was going to do, and I had to make a decision on. Going
Yeah,
to
well,
the
we
job
all
here.
make bad choices, too.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. I went to a job instead. I worked for a local company, and I didn't go into radio. And here I am now in my twilight and going into radio, and I love the music. So I'm with you all the way.
I understand.
And we did some good things today too, but that's beside the point. I'll tell
Well,
you
the Chubby
that
Checker story first.
later. Chubby Checker story.
But
yes.
before I do that, I wanted...
I'd like to quick before we do that. Can
Yeah.
we take a quick break? I want you start home at the beginning of your career, and I think that leads us into this first song here.
Great.
Number one here. Tell us a little bit about that song.
Little Tommy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that like Little Willie? Oh no,
well,
Little Willie's
no,
short.
Little
No.
Tommy, I think is what my wife called me on our honeymoon. But no, but to be honest, the funny thing is, Jan's not here right now, but to be honest with you, she wanted to see 50 Shades of Grey,
Yeah.
so I took a picture of her hair. If that goes over the air, I'm waist deep in the big muddy.
That's
All right.
going to get you in handcuffs.
I don't listen. I'm already going to hell, and I'm taking people with me. Little Tommy, okay. Little Tommy, this was my first children's recording. Believe it or not, 1958. All right, this is when the Dead Sea was only sick. Okay, we're talking 1958. This was written by. You know, Kevin. When Steve laughs, there's a lot going on there. This was written.
That's a pretty big bass
You
drum.
better believe it.
There's always room for Jell-O.
That's right. That's right. But not much room. Anyway, I Played a Trick on Santa Claus was written by Les Baer from WKAP Radio and Tony DiSolo of Norristown on the old Wandell label. And I won a contest. There's a couple thousand kids. DJ sons and everything. And they decided that I was, I don't know what they were smoking, but they decided that I was the best one, and I'm grateful. And that got me started. I Played a Trick on Santa Claus, 1958.
Oh, here it goes. With Tony Zito. And your first number, I was going to say your first number one. Was it number one?
No.
Your first song.
No, it was a regional hit, but it was nonetheless, I got my foot in the door, as they
Who
say.
presented that to you here? We have a picture of that. And
Yes,
who presented
that is Max Hess from Hess Brothers.
From Hess Brothers.
Yeah.
Holy crap, look at you.
I know. I can't believe I was
From
that
Hess
little.
Brothers.
Well, I was saying like
Were you taller or shorter in that picture?
I couldn't be much shorter. I mean, in fact, I'm short about $50 right now.
Oh, okay.
It was a great time. It was a great time. I
You
can't
did
begin.
hit him up before he said that, though, right?
Yeah,
That's true.
I did, yeah.
Okay, good.
The problem was I hit it for $50, and I had a loan of $50 to pay me. So
I sounded like Alvin from Alvin and the Chipmunks without any enhancement. You know, they didn't have auto-tune back then.
Hey, you look more like
which is-
Donny Osmond.
Thank you. Thank you. Man.
I think Donnie's bad though.
I'll give you a story.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear the tune, baby.
Here we go. A little off the season, but we're going for it.
I played a trick on Santa Claus and hoped he wouldn't see that cozy bundle in my bed with my pillow and not me. Beneath my bed on Christmas Eve, I played a waiting game. I played a trick on Santa Claus, but Santa never came. With tear-filled eyes on Christmas Day, I searched around the tree. There were gifts and toys for everyone, yes, everyone but me. I played a trick on Santa Claus, but I was fooled instead. I found my toys in Daddy's room beneath my daddy's bed. With tear-filled eyes on Christmas Day, I searched around the tree. There were gifts and toys for everyone, yes, everyone but me. I played a trick on Santa Claus, but I was fooled instead. I found my toys in Daddy's room beneath my daddy's bed.
Where?
Beneath my daddy's bed.
Do you freaking believe that song
That is something.
from
was cute.
1958?
Now, interesting question. What were the instruments that were used in that?
That was in the basement of Pete Helfrich Recording in his basement.
Right.
And those instruments were a muted trumpet. Now listen, I'm 8 years old. I'm trying to recall this. A muted trumpet, jingle bells from the back of some kind of Budweiser Clydesdale or something, shaking that, and a tambourine, and something called a Celeste.
Yes, I thought that sounded like a
The
Celeste.
Celeste was one of those little tiny keyboards that gave bell tones. Now back then, you didn't have instruments like they have now, where you can punch a little thing. You have strings and sax and guitar and synthesizer. It was a Celeste. It was like a bell, kind of angelic, and that's what they use. So there you go.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
I've seen the Celeste already. It's kind of neat. There's another one that you probably would like to play. It's that one. It's a spinning crystal with water on it. You ever see that thing? It's played just like a piano.
No, I've never played that.
But it has a very eerie woo sound.
Oh.
I can't remember what it's
How's it
called.
go?
Woo, woo, woo.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's kind of like you're holding a hot rock.
Oh, sort of like a theremin from The Day the Earth Stood Still, then.
Well, yeah, something like that. But
Yeah.
That was a cool tune.
yeah, it was.
Thank
it was
you.
Interesting.
It was interesting.
I like that. And for your first tune, you get the Hess Brothers doing that for you.
Yeah.
That goes back a ways.
It goes back a ways. There was a duo that played after me at Hess Brothers called Caesar and Cleo, who became Sonny and Cher.
No.
Yeah.
You know, it's really funny. I was just thinking. Honestly, I was just sitting back here thinking to myself. I was thinking about Sonny and Cher when you said that. You know, my practice as mind reading must be paying off. So, but anyway.
Oh, okay.
So you actually you've been your whole life. Have you done anything else but music? I mean,
yes.
have you worked a salary job somewhere or anything else? But,
Oh, you mean like a regular job?
Yeah.
No, I'm a musician, man. No, I did chrome plating for a while. When times, hey, every musician goes through thick and thin
Right.
periods. Chrome plater. I took theology courses at DeSales University.
Oh, really?
Because I was very young and naive. Now, can I tell the people what I did? I saved myself till I was 21. I know this is the craziest thing, and I don't think anybody ever would even believe me, but I saved myself till I was 21, and I wanted to become a priest. Father Zito. Now, I'm not making a joke about this now. You'll know when I'm joking.
I'm waiting. Okay.
And they also had scouts in attendance at certain places.
Father Zito Barducci.
Yeah.
There we
and
go.
I was a left-handed pitcher because I loved baseball.
All right.
Even more than at that time that I loved music.
Okay.
That's when you had to make a choice, though. You had to make a conscious choice. You just told the people you had to choose between, right?
Well, the main job and or go to music
and
or
the music.
the radio.
And that's what I did.
And it was the money. It was the money and the security. At least I thought so.
That was nice that you could do that. Look at this. We're talking 1958 there.
Yeah, we
You
are.
must have been all about 9 or 10 maybe?
No, I was 8. I was
okay.
8 years old.
So that's great that you were able to do that. Back in that generation, a lot of kids didn't have that opportunity. Dad said, you're doing this, and
Yeah.
that's all they're...
You're absolutely right,
That's
Kevin.
fabulous.
But my parents were different than other parents. My mom, rest in peace, we lost her passed at 91 last October. She had a memory for 20,000 songs. I can call her up and say, Mom, how does this go? Da 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 da. Oh, she goes 1967, the Turtles, White Whale Records. That's the way my mom was.
Cool.
But my dad was, at times, the opening act for the Glenn Miller Orchestra. In the Signal Corps, he had a band called the Signalaires in World War II. So I got his boogie-woogie piano, and I got my mom's pension for her memory. So I got the best of both worlds.
All right, that's cool.
That's why they didn't say, no, I don't want you to do this,
I
you can't do
understand.
that.
Like I come from, my father was an operating engineer, joined the union, blah, blah, blah,
Uh-huh.
steel, that kind of stuff. And that was the mindset back then.
Who would you say your strongest influence is?
Early in my career?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, I looked up to my dad because he was sing and play.
Okay.
And then I got that. If you mean other musical influences, oh my goodness. I'd have to say when I was just starting out on WKAP radio, people don't even know what that is anymore.
Yeah.
But they had some of the best entertainment personalities. Let me go through a couple. The older people, will understand that are listening in here. They'll go be nodding their heads up and down. Les Bear,
Right.
Dopey Duncan, Al Raber, Sammy Anderson, Vern Craig on open mic. First one to try to use the bleeper button on the Lehigh Valley. Gene Kay, who managed Jana Techniques. Jay Sands. Jerry D. Just so many people that passed through the Lehigh Valley, and some decided to stay because they loved the Lehigh Valley and made careers right
I remember
here.
Les Bear.
Yeah.
I remember Les Bear. I remember Carl Baker.
Mm-hmm, sure.
Okay. You see, who else did I remember? My mom used to listen to him all the time on WEST.
Well, there was Joe McClain. There was, just so many.
Now, keyboard to keyboardist, my biggest influence was Jerry Lee. Jerry Lee Lewis.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He was my big one. I started out because of the boogie left hand.
All right, that's what you mean. That's okay. Whole lot of shaking going on.
Yeah.
Had that left hand going.
That was a wild left
and it
hand.
wasn't easy to do.
No, it's not.
And he didn't do boom, 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 boom. He did an octave C with his left. Doom, 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 doom,
Right.
doom, doom, right? Sure.
I saw a piece. Okay. You can find this on YouTube. It's an excellent piece. I saw, it started out, in the back is B.B. King. Okay, and you know B.B. King, he doesn't just sit there and play like this. He's a whole big body going back and forth, right? He's rocking.
Folks, you should see this. Too bad we're just on radio. You should see the movement that,
Yeah.
that Steve has right now.
Yeah, it could knock San Andreas into the Pacific. Okay.
Well, that's their fault.
Okay, well, they should be holding on better. So anyway, I'm going to tell
Now,
somebody.
you should learn that Chris Farley routine.
This Friday. Oh, wait. Numa. Anyway.
Oh, jeez.
You know, I have this thing I do when I get bored, like this. Okay, you take this hand out here, you go like this. You can't get the thing. Anyway, so
See, now the reason why my wife is laughing because she's looking at two clones that are in the studio right now.
I didn't expect a Spanish Inquisition. Our main weapons are.
Yeah, surprise! Our rules was sufficient. No,
Free.
Oh, please, we're doing Monty Python for God's sakes. Oh, please stop.
No, because we do it. It shall be spam.
Spam, 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 spam. Lovely spam, wonderful spam.
I don't like spam.
What the heck are we doing? Are you sure? Let's put this on audio,
shaking my head with you, Jan.
video. I mean, my God.
That's okay, man. You should have heard what was going on with Lou Franco.
Oh.
He said we had a blast.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna do Louis Franco bumming a cigarette while you guys are just doing it. Here's Louis Franco bumming a cigarette. Z, give me a cigarette, man. He calls me Zeet.
Zeet. Oh my God.
I want to tell you while we're talking about Louis Franco, I'd like to
Wow.
put a nice little plug in to three of the greatest guitarists I've ever worked with.
Nice.
Now I'm going to put these three in no particular order. You're floating things out now.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we're doing freaking Monty Python a minute
Great.
ago.
I know.
There were three.
There were three.
You okay, Kevin? You're not losing it, right?
No, I'm cool, dude.
I played with just about everybody there is to play with.
That's really
okay?
disgusting.
No, I mean musically.
Oh, okay.
But I want to tell you. Oh, this guy, Jan, is there an extra room I could leave? I want to give mention to three guitarists. Now, the only reason why I'm differentiating these three with the others that I played with Magnum, Uproar, Aviator, is because these are double threats. They sing and play.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to cast disparaging, not right. I don't want anybody to be upset. But now I'm on a little rant here, so I'm going to give you three of the best guitarists I've ever worked with. In no particular order. Louis Franco
Yeah.
from Aviator, Ernie White from Aviator, who
Yeah.
taught, Richie Zambora how to play, and Mike DeFrank, who was my guitar player in Magnum.
Okay.
Because those guys sang and played, and as John Wayne would say, you can't live on the difference. You
That was
cannot.
cool.
You can't live on the difference between those three guys. Multi-talented.
That's cool.
If there was ever a band with those three guys, forget about it. Forget about it.
I want to challenge you.
Great.
Because you are so spontaneous.
Well, I've
I'm
been
not too sure
challenged
if anyone
before.
else could do this, but I have a baseball team.
You have a
I
baseball
have a
team.
baseball team.
Yeah.
You want to know who they are? Who's on my thing? Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
I didn't know that was coming.
Who's your shortstop?
No, who's on first? Who's the first? Wait.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Third base.
No, what's the name guys on? I challenge me.
Who's pitching tomorrow?
Not tomorrow. Right, now today.
Gee, Wally, you think Mom's going to be mad?
I don't know.
Oh, which reminds me, are you doing that? Yeah, Jerry Mathers,
Let's
right?
jump off and take a quick break here. Okay, normally I play, we're going to do 2 songs this time, but I got to do this one here for you because I think it's perfect for what we're doing.
How about that thing they did in Jerry Mathers that time? Ward, I think you were a little hard on the beaver last night.
All right, we're taking a break. Here we go. This is Drifting Away. It's Uproar with Tommy, right?
Uproar, yes it is.
Okay, I'm just going to jump over to it here. I had lost some steam there with that. All right, so this is just Uproar. This is one of your second songs, right?
Yeah, this was the second single after Love Is Gonna Keep Us Together.
Okay.
This was recorded at Media Sound Studios in New York City. Gray Russell, Barry Manilow's producer, produced this for us.
Cool. All right, here we go. Uproar, playing Drifting Away with Tommy Zito.
When you wanna smile, and you can give when
Okay, we're back. This is Steve Christopher, Rockin the Valley. Kevin Farkas coming in at the bottom of the hour here. But we're talking with Tommy Zito. Okay, and we're getting kind of crazy here today. It's fun. You mentioned something here, and we're gonna be serious just for a minute.
Oh, okay.
We're done. So, okay, no, you mentioned something. We talked about American Idol, The Voice.
Sounds like
Sounds like coffee.
no. It sounds like after you've eaten a Taco Bell.
No, it's usually worse for me.
Wait a minute. I want to tell you what happened. My wife and I went into Taco Bell, West Union Boulevard, a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Hello, like Taco Bell. Can I take your order? I would like 3 tacos with minimal lettuce. Sorry, she says. We only have iceberg. That actually happened.
Nice. Wait,
Kid you not.
that is funny.
Well, that's
Well, it's like the one right now. There's people complaining about McDonald's coffee is too hot. Okay, I understand that. There is Burger King. And there is Dunkin' Donuts. You don't have to buy McDonald's coffee. Your coffee's too hot. Make it cooler. Go to Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah,
And you know something?
I
Guess
know.
what they invented? I'm amazed.
cold,
Ice.
cold hot coffee. Yeah, ice. How about
Do you
that?
know that you put it in stuff that makes it cold?
It makes it cooler. Did you know that? Oh my
yeah.
God.
And then see it's different because I thought if you put sunglasses and a leather jacket, I'm like, hey, that was cool.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but it's like, come on. And then there's that. Don't die. Quick, teach me how to play piano.
No, I spit up my water because I'm looking at you visually,
Oh, that's the same.
and I can't. I had a totally different image of you.
What happened?
No, nothing happened.
The clown face? Oh.
Oh, that's a face? No, listen, I was under the impression when I came here. Hi, this is Steve
Yeah.
Christopher, and we're going to be talking with
No, that's
Tom.
William Shatner you're doing.
Boy, did I! Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, Mr. Spock, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, good. I'm glad you got it.
Hey, Star Trek joke.
Okay, go ahead.
What does the USS Enterprise and toilet paper have in common?
They both circle Uranus and attack Klingons.
Ruin my joke one more freaking time. I swear to God. All right. What did Captain Kirk find in his bathroom toilet? The captain's log. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm sorry. Look, my wife is giving me the eye, William.
But, I know, it was kind of gross. Put it back in your skull.
Okay. I was going to tell you a little story about Chubby Checker, but we got onto a different tangent.
Well, we'll do the Chubby Checker in a heartbeat.
Here's your
But-
college.
Why don't we let him play his Chubby Checker story, and then
Go ahead,
you
we'll
can
do
play,
Chubby Checker.
then
Well,
you
what-
can play Chubby's new song.
You said you had a question that you wanted to ask me, though.
About American Idol. You said there's a difference in how people are approaching this whole thing.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Yes, I think.
You're a seasoned professional. You've been in the business for at least 6 months. But no, you've been in the business like your whole life, and you've attained what you obtained through something called, what's it called?
Hard work,
Yeah.
talent, and
Talent.
a good attitude.
No, yeah. So and then you get people. They show up on the Shake and Bake program.
Now, who's the guy that nobody likes? What was his name? I'm trying to remember his name now. I just lost it.
Barack.
No, Simon.
Simon. Okay.
Simon Crowell. First year,
Yeah.
I thought he was a you know what.
Yeah.
And then I started realizing, you know what? Some of these kids need that.
Yes.
They need to be told, do you have a music teacher? She goes, yeah, fire her. I'm thinking, boy, you're an arrogant you know what.
Yeah.
But you know what? Some of these kids need a shot of reality. You don't just walk on a program,
The thing
then
is,
you're going to
that
get...
they didn't realize it was his millions that were on the line in the beginning.
Mm,
Yeah, it was him that was doing the record labeling. And
Yeah.
hey, it's my money. And believe me, last thing I want is somebody blowing smoke up my ass. If I
Yeah.
suck, I suck.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've only been told that by a few of my peers, but I didn't take that very highly.
well, the thing is,
But,
though, you got to... What's that
everybody-
song? You got to be cruel to be kind sometimes. You have to tell it like it is.
Right?
What was that thing from A Few Good Men? You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, most
Can't-
of the,
yeah.
most of those performers on those shows they weren't prepared for stuff like that, and then the network just took it as, oh, this is great entertainment. Let's see how many more people you can abuse.
Well, I remember watching some stuff on The Voice. I mean, it's a bunch of karaoke singers are good. You get out there and have a good time. But my myself included, you get up there when you first start singing karaoke, you are a karaoke singer. You're singing off key.
That's what the
and
industry
everything
is
else.
looking for right now. It's like an instant cake.
Yeah.
They don't care that you pour it out of the box and do what I want you to do.
Right.
Well, the thing that bothers me about it is I'd like to know what advice some of these entertainers and singers got before they entered the program. This guy comes up. What are you going to sing? Let my people go when Moses came to the promised land. What are you doing? What in God's name? What are you singing? I'd like to know the people that got advice. What music lawyers or what music teacher says, go on the program, you're good enough?
Yeah.
Or is it, here, give me my $100 an hour that I make and you're good? You know, they needed to be told the truth, and Simon told them the truth, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, the person that walks up there, you walk back and say, what are you telling me here? I've been paying you good money, and now you put me up on stage. I look like a fool. Okay?
But he did what he got paid for. He got him to American Idol.
Yeah. Well, and that's just it. You know,
But if you look though now, you take a singer from American Idol, and they come out there and they got the pipes, they got the range, but it was all some taught stuff. There was no dues paid or writings, and look what happens. They got 18 producers on one song. You've got 5 different guys writing the same lyrics to 8 lines of verse.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well-
really, it's like all that person is a tool. It might as well be your keyboard. Soon they're going to have, with the technology we got going, you're going to be able to take your keyboards and you're going to be able to have voices programmed into them with legitimate words.
my keyboard, you can sing into it. I can do quartets. I can
It's
do all
already
kinds of
there.
Stuff.
Well,
It's there.
no, if you're singing into it, though, right? But
Right.
there's going to be stuff with databases and banks that it's going to be. You're going to be able to type stuff into it, and it'll sing whatever you want it to.
Yeah.
That's the
True.
way it's getting. And you know what? People will buy it because you have other artists coming out. What it's going to take is, like, right now you got a lot of people doing auto-tune, and you get that whole mechanical sound to it. What happens when that mechanical sound crosses over to that keyboard I was just talking about, and the general public doesn't know the difference? Then we're all screwed. That's where these whole corporate things are coming into play at with these.
I know
shows.
what you're saying.
There's mechanical people there.
Well, they were even talking about doing. There's an act out there now where they're putting Elvis up on a screen and they have a band.
Sure.
playing
Yeah, the hologram Elvis.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I was talking with this other program, which I'm not going to mention on the air. They were talking about a return to the AC/DC type bands where they're actually playing instruments, and the boy bands are going away, and all these other, that kind of stuff, because it's not. It's just they're just there. They're not really showing any kind of talent.
Let me tell you something.
Here we go.
The best move I ever made the last 20 years was getting out of the bands, becoming Tommy Zito, boom, piano man, entertainer, where I can do comedy shtick that I learned being Merv Griffin. See, people don't realize, after my group Magnum broke up and I was with Aviator, while I was playing with Aviator and Louis Franco and Ernie White, I was also Merv Griffin's summer entertainer, 10 years in Atlantic City. It wasn't just that all of a sudden I was introduced to the world of Don Rickles and Rodney Dangerfield and the Capris and the Smothers Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Gary Lewis and the Playboys and Roger Williams. After hearing him play piano, I wanted to burn my keyboard. A whole new thing opened up, and I wasn't just playing in rock and roll bands with blinders on. All of a sudden, the blinders were taken off, and I'm like, oh my God, I can expand myself. And then I didn't just become Tommy Zito. Then I became Tommy Zito, piano man, entertainer.
I'm no longer the guitar player in Aviator.
What you mean, the keyboard player?
The
in
keyboard
Aviator?
player,
Yeah,
excuse me.
that's all right.
No.
I'll tell you what.
No, so
I'm
that's
not.
cool that you're able to make that transition.
Do I miss the guys? Hell yeah, of course I miss them. Could I go back? No.
But you can't be yourself without yourself.
No. I can't be restricted or restrained, though I must tell you that with Magnum, the early part of Magnum, the 80 to 87 years, when I was in the band with Butchie on bass, and we did skits. I mean, my goodness, we did a Devo show. We came out with flower pots on our heads. And some of these, we went to see Devo at the theater in Philly, no, underneath the 69th Street L, in I don't know where it was, some theater, the Tower Theater,
Oh, that's cool.
and we became friends with Devo, and they gave us their shirts because they were moving into a different look, we did the Devo show. I Want to Be Sedated by the Ramones. I came out in a straitjacket. Davey Werkheiser, great drummer, great guy, champion roller skater. He would do like the Good Times roll on roller skates. And he would come out and do crazy skits. One time, you ready for this? We didn't do a tribute to Pink Floyd. You know, on the airplane, we don't need no education. And a giant plane would crash into the wall when they did the wall. Well, we did the $1.98 wall show, where Davey Werkheiser would have a little Cessna plane taped to his helmet, and would start. You could just see so little tiny little. You just see the head, boom, 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 boom. At the club, like for example, the Playpen in Wildwood, there were ramps, and they, the road crew set up empty cases of beer, and made it look like Pink Floyd's The Wall. So he would crash into it. Well, one night, the roadies forgot to empty the beer. They took the wrong 300 cases of beer. Yeah, they took. No, this is the truth. Instead of the empty boxes, Davey got some dum 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 dum. We don't, right? And you see his little head like the little Jaws thing. Dum 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 dum. Ha ha ha! Boom! He crashes into it. Knocks him. He's dazed. He knocks himself out. But that wasn't the ending. Now the beer starts foaming from the bottom of the cases of beer.
Oh, God.
And the road's like, well, I really screwed up, man. Yeah, no kidding. And there's a picture. I have a picture of Davey Werkheiser lying there dazed with his little broken airplane on his head and foam coming all over him.
Send that to me. Okay.
You had to be there.
That's pretty cool.
And that's when when I left Magnum in '87, they went into they got a lead singer. See, all of us used to lead sing. When Lonnie, who played keyboards and trumpet, would be doing the Bruce Springsteen out front, I played the keyboards. And when I went out front to do the songs that we wrote, or say, let me say something, Sticks, because I had a voice that sounded like Dennis DeYoung, Lonnie would be in the back. Butchie did Talking Heads.
Wow.
It was.
Well, Magnum was really great. I heard you.
Oh,
guys.
did you like
I heard
Magnum?
you guys were the Castle Inn.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yep.
Castle Inn.
Yeah. A friend of mine, a funny story. We tried to get in there one time, and the guy at the end of the line used his library card as a ID to get in, and we all hated him from that day forward. So
That was what a great time, though. I mean, we see a lot of people used to go. There were a lot of great bands in the 80s.
Yeah, we got to take a break here.
Oh, we got to take a break? Okay.
Yeah. What we're going to do, I hate to cut you there. We're going to take a break. I'm going to put on Chubby Checker's newest single. Okay?
Ooh.
Changes, baby.
Yeah, Changes. And you're going to listen to this. It's really different. Then we're going to come out one year Chubby Checker's.
Okay.
Okay? So here it is. Chubby Checker's newest single called Changes. All right? And here we go.
Somehow, someway, darkness led me to your light. 'Cause night after night I was making a scene, broken and empty, I'd shadowed my dreams. There'll be some changes, they're long overdue. There'll be some changes, oh, what I need to do. There'll be some changes, in my life. Yeah, in my life. begging you please, I can't stand the pain. I'm down on my knees. There'll be some changes. They're long overdue. There'll be some changes. Oh, what I need to do. There'll be some changes. Some changes in my life. Yeah, yeah. Forget about the past. I know I'm free at last. Just listen, young and old. When I feel you deep in my heart and down in my soul. Yeah, yeah. I've been running wild through my life. I'm done paying the price. There'll be some changes. They're long overdue. There'll be some changes of what I need to do. There'll be some changes. Some changes in my life. Yeah, yeah, in my life. Yeah,
Okay, right behind here. He had to step out for a second. Probably had to step out. This is start this year. Next song here is with Aviator. It's an MTV video that they did. It's called Temptation.
Who's that whispering in my ear tonight? Ain't no way to tell the wrong from right. I feel like Adam in the Garden of Eden. Once more fight is all it takes to be beaten. And everybody's sticking something in my face. Would you lie? Maybe a small taste. Temptation, got the best of me. Temptation, temptation, make a blind man see. Temptation's got a hold. Temptation's got a hold on me. That's right. Lately I've been getting weaker every day. Can't resist the things that come my way. The devil and all of us just dying to break out. All you got to do is give them a shout. 'Cause once you're hooked, you'll be back for more. Just like a kid in a candy store. Yeah, temptation, got the best of me. Temptation, temptation, make a blind man see. Temptation's got a hold. Temptation's got a hold on. Temptation, make a holy man see. Temptation, make a virgin give in. Temptation, make a fool out of won't let go. Everybody, stick something in my face. Wouldn't you like maybe a small taste? Yeah. Ow, temptation got the best of me. Temptation, temptation. Make a blind man see. Temptation got a hold. Temptation got a hold on. Temptation. Make a holy man sin. Temptation. Make a virgin you dead. Temptation. Make a fool out of you. Temptation got a hold. Temptation got a hold on. Temptation. Temptation.
All right, we're back. Stephen Christopher and Kevin Farkas here, along with Tommy and Zito, wrapping the night up here. Tell us about Chubby.
Oh, Chubby Checker.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Real name, Ernest Evans, huh?
Okay, yeah.
I believe he was a chicken plucker. That was his first job, chicken plucker in Philadelphia.
Right.
Well, business, I know. Oh, yo, he's writing this. Kevin's writing this stuff down. We were the opening act for Chubby Checker at a place called, we're talking 1976, right? Around the 200th anniversary of our great country.
Okay.
We're opening for Chubby Checker at the Liberty Bell Lounge in Vineland, New Jersey.
Okay.
Now, the last time Vineland was even mentioned was in Eddie and the Cruisers movie, right?
There you go. All right.
Okay, so here we go. The owner of the, I'm not going to say names now, okay? I'll be nice. The owner of the Liberty Bell Lounge had no idea what Chubby Checker represented. So he put 1,200 seats in rows, beautiful curved rows of a seated concert for Chubby freaking Checker, okay?
That's an error.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, let me tell you, okay? And he talked like this. He used to talk like this, the owner. No, real, I'm not kidding you. He talked like this.
Go.
So all of a sudden, the place is filled, like 1,200 people. We'll say 1,200. And we're doing our show. And I go, ladies and gentlemen, in 5 minutes, Mr. Chubby Checker. And right? He starts coming out. Every limbo boy and girl all around the limbo world. Now, all the people move the chairs aside because they want to dance.
Of course.
The owner jumps up on stage and he goes, wait a minute, wait a blank minute. What the blank are you blanking blankers doing?
He said blank.
Yeah, no, he didn't say blank. You know damn well what I was saying. So he goes, sit down. What do you think this is? I said, Vince, get off the stage. No, Tommy, I'm blanked off, man. You people, he didn't call them people there, okay? He was nasty. And I don't even know if Chubby Checker even remembers what he turned to me. He says, you get this blank off the stage right now, or he's going to feel what the opposite end of a mic stand feels like. Okay, you got that?
Okay.
10-minute break, I said. Chubby will be back in 10 minutes. And I bring the club owner in back of the stage and go, what, was there something matter with you? No, it took me 6-7 hours to put those chairs in. I said, forget the chairs. Screw the chairs. Let the people dance. If you don't let them dance, there's going to be a riot. He let them dance, but he's in the back, all upset. You know.
Yeah, counting his nickels all the way to the back.
No, he was laughing all the way to the bank after that. But it's Chubby Checker.
Yeah, exactly.
How can you not, you put Fats Domino with Chubby Checker and Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah,
You can't just sit there.
Wasting money on chairs.
Exactly.
So that's my chubby
Well,
checker. That happened.
I was going to tell you about
That's
that
pretty
again
cool.
later. But,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Listen, we're out. We're just about out of time here. Let's run this. Where you at this weekend?
You got to be kidding. We're done?
We're done.
Yeah, that was a quick hour, dude.
Where you at this weekend?
Okay, I want the people to know that where I'll be. I'm doing a special thing for the Wounded Vets.
Cool.
Oh, you with Rolling Thunder?
The Wounded Vets fundraiser. It's at the Palmer American Legion. Near Easton, I guess. Knights of Columbus.
That's Columbus.
The Palmer American Legion, March 21st, which is, what is that, a
This
Saturday?
weekend. This weekend.
It's a weekend. I play the Keelersville Club. I'm going to be doing the Bath Fire Hall in Bath.
Okay.
The Citronia Fire Company. Everywhere I'm playing until I head down the Jersey Shore because I do my summers.
Do you have all these dates listed on
Yeah.
your Facebook fan page?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Facebook and Twitter. And you can access TommyZito.com. And
What's the best place for your fans to get you? I know everybody's got a lot of web places. What's the best place you like to see your fans get in touch with you and look at stuff?
you mean internet access?
Yeah, right.
I get
Interact with
they
you.
love the Facebook.
Is that where your schedules are?
Yeah, it's
Great.
on. I'm trying to get into the internet better. I was never an internet person. At least I don't think my wife says that because she says my hard drive is turning into a floppy, and I don't even know what that means. But I will tell you one thing. I will tell you one thing. I had a
She said something to me about that he's been sticking Viagra in the floppy drive.
no. Stop.
Well, it is St. Patty's Day. Maybe he'll get to use his shillelagh.
That's right. I want a dictionary in here right now, fellas. So I'll tell you what, this was a blast. I cannot believe it's over.
Thank you for coming on the show, dude.
Oh my God,
You
it was
are-
wild. I
Oh,
love it.
it sounds like we could actually go another hour here with your tales. And
Let's tell you what, we could go till the next morning. We can see the sun coming up with all the stories and all the stuff and the music that I've seen and
we'll
done.
have to reschedule and get you back in.
I'm thinking of a special one day. I'll tell you what it is. I'm thinking of friends of Rockin and I. Just have a powwow with everyone come in, sit around, kick back, have some good times. You know, just a lot of people just around the table.
Yeah, later on, if you ever ask me back, and I hope you do,
we're going
we'll
to.
talk about the real early days with Chief Halftown, Sally Starr, Les Bear, and what a beautiful person all three of them really are. We still have Les.
I might be going to revisit her homestead real soon. I might be going to see Onalani Park next month. We'll see what
Oh, my
happens.
goodness. All right.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to wrap this up here. We're going to wrap up with Chubby Checker and the Twist, the #1 song in 1960 and 62, which Chubby did tell me.
That's right.
It was
Absolutely.
For the whole year. It was a pleasure meeting the man. We're going to be posting his interview with him. About 10 minutes I had with that guy, and that's like a whole lifetime. And I spent a lifetime here with Tommy Zito, the great, the fabulous, the wonderful Tommy Zito.
Thanks, both of you. Thanks for having
And
me.
I got to tell you, Kevin, before we sign off here, found out something. Tommy knows my dad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Small world.
Yeah, really,
Yeah,
a small one.
yes.
He's up there from the slate belt, just like the old man was. And
Yeah, my father was born and raised in Rosetto,
Yep.
Pennsylvania, right down from Bangor and Wingate.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's really it's a small world. It's a small world.
Well, after all. I got lost once
Why?
up there on 512. I know, I went. No, I got lost. And I rolled down. It was an old Esso station. And I said, "Excuse me, sir, how do you get to Bangor?" And he says, "Some flowers, some candy." Okay, we'll wrap this thing up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rockin' the Valley here. Kevin Parkinson, Steve Jones. Thank you much. Tune in next week. Who we got? Who's on next week, Kevin? Yeah, we've
I
got
think we have
Avis.
Aviator.
Avis, no.
Alias next week.
Elias and Val Chambers.
Bring in Val Chambers. She actually won Best Supporter at the Lehigh Valley Music Awards, and we're going to bring her in.
What are you
See
laughing
what
for?
kind of stories
Okay.
she has to say. And sorry about that, Alias. I didn't have my book in front of me.
Sorry about that.
I'm
Okay.
taking notes in the show. I'm not looking at schedules.
See you next week on the Hall. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna twist and twist and twist it till we tear the house